I love the business side of things. I love it, I love it, I love it. But I also love chilling out at home. It's really, really important to keep that balance.
Who doesn't?
So, do you know what? I had a week off last week in Spain. So, it's
good for him.
Making it happen. If you're going to take a week off, you've got to get working the next week, right? I mean, that just makes sense. If you want something to change, and if I want to achieve the goals that I want to achieve, I've got to go home. So, that's been my 2-minute video for today. I'm here to help you out, and I hope that you can connect with me. Drop me a comment below, let me know what you've been up to. Peace out, everybody, by the way.
Peace out. Wow. I mean, I feel kind of, it's cute. It's cute, isn't it? Like, that was my first ever video on YouTube. But ironically, it's probably got more views than this one will have. But that's because I was very loud with everything. I was even louder than I am now. I think a level of maturity has come in. There's a difference between surface level showing up but not having depth and not having substance and knowledge and experience, and then there's having depth and substance, knowledge and experience and not needing to do all that bit. I don't know. I'd like to think that these days I wasn't as sort of fresh-faced and bushy-tailed with it all, but then you have to start somewhere, right? At the time that felt like an amazing video, and you know, maybe I'll watch this one in the future and think it was as cringe as that one. Let's have another look at another one, shall we? That was the first interview that I ever did with Aisling. Really special woman. She has cerebral palsy, and she was proper brave about, you know, having, it was her idea. She wanted to do it, and she's like just awesome, just doing her thing. That's had 21,000 views. That's the most views that, I mean, that kicks the ass off of any other video I've done. Most videos get about 21. This has had 21,000. Let's watch this one. My first workshop. Oh, somebody took a photo. What is that? He's still quite a good presenter. But I knew this topic. When you know the topic really well, it's easier. Probably a little bit too quick. What is that? Someone just keeps taking. Did a lot of content around emotional eating and food until I realised that it's just like a stick of dynamite. It's like playing with a stick of dynamite. There's a lot of harm, I think, and a lot of good. I think it's a deep topic, and so I thought I'd leave that to the other guys and girls that are more passionate perhaps about that than me. But it was a good bridge for me to get into deeper elements of mindset and human behaviour. People with emotional eating interests, they still want to lose weight. That's usually that they want to lose weight, and I've stayed out of that sort of weight loss world for about 18 months now. I was addicted to biscuits at one point, just after my boy was born. There you go. I mean, I remember posting that and thinking, wow, this is like groundbreaking footage here. This is someone doing a talk on stage, albeit my own stage, you know, in the gym, but still a stage. And I thought, yeah, this is different. I remember I got a lot of divided opinion on that video. A lot of people loved it, a lot of people thought, what's he up to? Why is he doing that? And I guess I've sort of had continued pivotal moments like that of stepping up the video content and seeing, you know, what happened. So let's have a look at the next stage, what happened after that then. I love this video. So this video, this was the first one that Jordan helped with. This was the first video with Jordan.
So here we go, this is the first one of the Jordan.
You don't know how awkward it was. Probably awkward for you as well, mate, wouldn't it? Like, right, what do we need to do? Well, you just need to film me. Well, do what? Doing what? Just film me doing me. Why? Because we're trying to capture organic conversations and stuff like that, and then trying to explain that to people who are watching and being like, don't mind us, we're just filming a workout and having a chat on camera. It was a really interesting start, and it set a real sort of standard for, at that point on, for what we were going to be doing with videos. And fast forward a couple of years, I think, and now you're full time here, and we're producing videos pretty much every day. So it was all planned. It was all part of the plan. But this was the first one. Like hard to sort of fight with the arrogance of having a person film you all the time. But it's because I wanted to capture the journey. It's really important. Good old Mike. He's actually in better shape now than he was then. He's like incredible. He's in his mid-70s, man. Mid-70s. Look at him go. We go forwards. We've had interviews. We've had stage content. We've had testimonials. We've had all sorts. And now we're at this stage where we're producing weekly videos, documenting what's going on every week. And yeah, I mean, this is creative week here in the office because I decided about 2 months ago that I was going to take these 2 weeks off, combined it with the bank holiday weekend, having the first 3 days of the month off anyway, non-negotiable, to focus on projects and make sure I catch up with myself. I'm actually only wearing this suit because we've just recorded a video for another project that we're launching, which is basically our video production services to local businesses. We're going to go in, I'm going to help them with their words, their script, their confidence on camera to get the message out. Jordan's going to film it and edit it, and we're going to turn it around within 7 days. And so I thought better put a suit on. But if you look under the tape, well, I'll bring my feet up. I'm still wearing my sliders because I'm wearing these this week, and I've just noticed I've got a rip in my trousers. That's not cool. But I'm wearing these this week because I'm just telling myself that it's a creative, casual week, so I need to get out of this suit ASAP and get back in and start working on some new projects. Alright, so this is another one of those moments where we're rolling the dice. This has worked really well for me in the past, but the things that work really well in the past, sometimes they do work well again, sometimes they don't. But we're going to try something a little bit different here with our content creation. The point of it is always the same. It's always to reach more people, to help them raise their consciousness, to open their mind to content that's better, like more productive and more positive for them than either, you know, a booty pic or someone doing some bull thing, or I don't know. Like, there's lots of people that are like causing a decline of mental and emotional well-being through the content that they're creating. And what I'm looking to do is just flood the internet, or at least my little section of the internet, with as much positive messaging as possible. And sometimes to get the point across, I have to be over creative, I have to do things differently. It just so happens that I'm very connected to words, and in particular poetry. I've always been interested in poetry. I even recall saying to my mum that I wanted to be a poet when I was older, but I shut that thought right off when I realised that none of my mum and dad's mates were poets. So I didn't think it was possible. I think it's quite beautiful now that I get to use words in this way and be quite creative with it. I thought, why not talk about this on the weekly, because, you know, we're sort of just going with the flow here, and I'm sharing as much as I can with you guys. Also, because in the future, this will be something to look back on fondly, not just for me, but I'll be able to say to other people, like, we've been doing this now since 2019, go and check out the video. So yeah. Let's do it. We're going to do it now, and thank you for watching Tommy G Weekly. This is a bit of a creative week, bit of a sort of free week. So forgive the inconsistency. We said we were going to cover like news topics and stuff. We will get back to that. All right, let's do it.